one thing that stays consistent among all my accents and the like is that I say a lot. You know, man. Because when you have an accent, the way you talk is a little different too. You don't want to sound like a dummy saying yee-haw like a Brit, right? Even though that sounded kind of rad when I did it just now. Hopefully there's a way to edit this video and the last one together, because I accidentally cut off, when I touched the volume button, it just cut off the video, which is weird. This is a scary, terrifying bridge. Now, I'm assuming tons of people have died this way. Lots of people come here doing drugs. We're right next to two highways. And the train station is right over there, and the train runs right under this bridge here. So that's the kind of thing that makes really scary shit happen. This situation. If you can help it, avoid living somewhere with tons of big trucks. And definitely trains. Stay away from trains. And just dead people and creeps. Because that'll make your Scooby-Doo adventure a little too M-rated, man. It's gonna put the fear of God into you, buddy, big time. Ooh. You never know what you actually deserve until ghosts lie about it all day and then you figure it out. Like, oh, nice, man. I guess I could go for a tasty snack cake from the McDonald's or something. But yeah, I mean, how would people look at me and imagine me getting it on? I just don't even know. It's the kind of thing, it's like one of those anime characters when you can't imagine them having sex. Your mind could kind of go into overdrive trying to figure out what that would be like. It just seems impossible to imagine. It's worse in real life, especially if you see me smiling. Anyway, while I was on this bridge one day, I was really freaking spagacked. And I literally saw a Latios from Pokemon, like a spectral Latios. It flew right up to me. He's like, "What's up, bro?" And I'm like, "What's up, Latios?" It's crazy. It just turned around and just kind of drifted away. It's like, Latios is awkward. I used to meeting dragons, you know? It'd be super awkward being a delusional freak when, you know, you suddenly wind up, you know, you're having a bowl of weed and Naruto's there or something. James Bond, like, "I know you, motherfucker." You're like, "Oh, wish I could say this." Well, you wouldn't wish you could say the same if you wound up talking to James Bond or Peter Griffin or Charlie the Chocolate. Yeah, don't talk to Charlie the Chocolate Factory. That kid is wicked, man. Evil. All those kids were evil. Especially the remake version. Fucking, that movie was fucking satanic, dude. The reason they did that is because everybody was so excited when they were 8 over this remake. And there were so many reasons why Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was a bad movie. Or bad idea for a movie. That, like, the remake was just total, like, they were like, pretty much like, how do we hide it from their kids that they're going to be embarrassed that they watched this film? It's like, well, we could just gaslight them almost every time someone's whispering. We could have them painfully aware of the lack of just plot threads or, you know, character. Right, it's like, and the way they'd have to nostalgize it, you know, like it's Pokemon Go version or something, would be so horrible. It's like the blueberry scene. If you have tactile hallucinations and you watch the blueberry scene, you better keep your cross in hand, buddy, because no one's gonna believe you when you suddenly go and scream something demonic. And you don't even know why, unless you already have. Like, even if you have tactile hallucinations, be like, there's no reason why that would make me do that. So I call hacks, buddy. This is cheat. This is cheat tactile shit. But yeah, don't watch the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because that's a devil movie. It'll give your kids strange, crazy problems like I have, except they won't have the context of years of experience to figure out what is actually going on. So they might end up just broken from watching the Chocolate Factory. They'll be like, I don't know. They'll be like one of the kids in the movie. They'll be like, oh, well, your kid wanted to watch shitty movies, so we made him insane and deranged. Oompa loompa doopity doo. Now your kid will live on the sidewalk. Shit. Well, guess what? Willy Wonka invented the ultimate THC-infused snack. It's called, I don't know, the Mommy Doesn't Love Me cookie. I don't know. I'm in this town, right? It's got a tiny amount of people and 17 weed shops. So if you ever heard me talk about demon weed children, we got a lot of them here. It's like Nellis Boulevard, or like the kids who come to visit their parents at the homeless shelter. A lot of them are like crazy weed demons. If you take the Cheyenne bus from like west to east, they'll start flocking to you, crazy demon weed children. Little kids who are too young to smoke weed. And now they're so fucked up, they're not even conscious most of the time, and everything they said, it's just horrifying. They're like the Illuminati's youngling Padwans coming for you with their evil force wickedry, the dark side of the weed. And if you're on the bus or something, there's nothing you can do about it, but they'll be screaming shit like, let's go, like, oh my god, I don't even want to say, this small town, without the demon weed children, it'd be so innocent. I mean, but yeah, you might think it would be cool. Oh, what if I smoked weed with my 6-year-old brother? It's like, bro, no, don't. You can't handle the power he will attain, okay? He will be a Sith Death Lord in 2 hours. He will drive you insane, and if he ever wakes up from the eternal psychosis he has just been given, he will have like 8 brain cells left. Each of them will have another name or something. But yeah, I mean, you think I'm kidding, and you think I'm being an asshole, but no, I'm being nice about this thing, because, I mean, it's really disgusting and trashy how some people keep their kids fucking insane, just because they're like, oh, well, this is alternative medicine or something, and it's not working. Your kids are not them anymore, they're too young to get high off weed. I mean, I was 15 or 14 when I smoked weed. I was like 120 pounds back then. Because I had been starving myself all through middle school and high school. And even then, I took one hit of weed and I almost died because I couldn't stop laughing. And then after that, I had one of the worst, most miserable trips of my entire life. So if you're like 8 years old and your mommy wants to smoke weed with you, run away. They're going to kill you or something. Like... I mean, this town is interesting because the obsession with bringing back ye olden heathen religions really manifesting in people who do way too many drugs to deal with crazy people too. So I mean, if you want your children to join some ancient cult or something, I mean, they might do that if you wind up making them smoke weed with you. I don't actually know what exactly is driving that to them, but I could take the idea of 8-year-olds who smoke weed as medicine and apply that to the problem with people in the hospital saying they worship Baal. And basically it fits together pretty well because of the kids who smoke weed and what they're like. Anyway, I'm at this McDonald's. So, it's the end of this video. I'll upload the last one and this one, probably while I'm in here. Hit the like button if you don't want your 8-year-old siblings to smoke weed and turn into the Antichrist or something, because I wouldn't want that either. I've learned from example of people who are smoking weed with their kids are very immature, not thinking it through, and they had fair warning at the first hit to knock it off, and they apparently didn't, and now the world is just doomed. So goodbye.